Hey everybody, welcome back to a What's New Wednesday. We got a couple different new things, so I thought I'd show you all the fun stuff today that is kind of the most recent in this store. So I'm going to start with fabric. So we have Anna Maria Textiles. If you know, she moved over to work with Northcott now, and so they're her distributor for her fabrics, and this is one of her debut collections called Piecework. I am super excited, and I don't normally like what I would call kind of a cheater print because they're all quilt block designs. So to me it's all cheater, but it's small scale. So I really like it. It doesn't seem to bother you as much when it's this small scale. So let's show, so this you have like a log cabin. And this gorgeous, you got kind of purples and grays with the rusts and the mustards. Definitely a me palette. I think I actually match it today. And it is tiny. Like, I think they're 1-inch squares. They're super tiny scale. And that's part of what I like about it is this smaller scale. So there it is in this other colorway that has the more lime greens, pinks. It's got some aqua and kind of a peachy coral in there. And then we have, this one's called Beach. I guess I could give you names, that might be helpful. So if you go to our website, you go to quiltingmayhem.com, you can type Piecework, and then it'll show you everything that we have. And so those are log cabins in, let's see, we have Beach, Metro, and Woods. Hey, it is very Pacific Northwest, I will give her that. Then we have Flying Geese, and this is Meadow. Look how, I just love, like this would be a cool binding. Like you could try to make your binding look like geese. And so this is those kind of purples and greens, that kind of stuff. And then we have in School, so a little bit more primary in those colors. And once again, everything is a small scale, but you could have a lot of fun. You could turn this into garments, garment lining, garment accents. You can do quilts, of course. This poor bolt's had a hard life. We'll fix that poor guy later. This colorway is called Softly. But you know, bags, bag linings, garment linings, all kinds of stuff. I think it works well for darn near everything. Let's see, what are we calling this one? So this is Oh My Stars in Mosaic. So you got that little bit more jewel tones in that one. And then in Dream, it's kind of more blues, purples, some corals. There. And then we have 9 Patch in the colorway Rich. Almost call it pixelated. Which, yes, 9 patches, if you put them all together, become very pixelated. So there you go. If you know some gamers, you can make a gamer quilt. So here's your pinks. And you know, her color ranges, they're very interesting. You know, she's got some kind of cool color choices that I wouldn't necessarily put together. So this one is Powder. So lessons to learn. You could look at her fabrics. If you're one that struggles with color, you know, you might want to study these, kind of look at them, see what colors she's putting together. This is Elemental, because you may not think these colors go together, but as you can tell, they do. Like not everybody would put, you know, orange with a purple or a blue, those kinds of things. And then we have, these should be pinwheels in Classic. So those good colors. The classic colors, kind of a neutral background. Then we have it in Playroom, which is a pink background. And Swish, so that blue. We do have, if you come to the store, we do have them in fat quarters, and then I'll show you, we have a fat quarter bundle too that we put together. Hexagons, I really like this print. You could make hexies out of the hexies. And I have an employee that apparently is now going to do hexies that are like this size. I think she's lost her mind. Miss Kim, we love her. But that's tiny. Rustic is this colorway. So we're back to the aquas, some reds, oranges, and blues. And then this one is Eccentric. Kind of fun. Kind of that 70s, you know, avocado and brown is all over your home. If you're that old. No, I'm not dating myself at all. And so that's what that bundle looks like. It is just a gorgeous bundle. So that is all 18 pieces in that fat quarter bundle. We only have a couple of them, so if you want one, you better go to the website, scoop it up now. What else do we have? So, more H&H goodies that came in. These are so cute. Crochet kits. So this says Sarah Boba Tea. It's so cute. So it comes with the yarn, the stuffing, the crochet hook. And that's all I see in there, but it makes a cute little boba. Because it's summertime, I tried to grab some stuff that would be good for those of you that are trying to entertain younger ones. You know, maybe you're doing some sort of kids camp, all that kind of stuff. Let's see. The picture shows, looks like needle markers, and obviously the instructions, all that kind of stuff are going to be in there. And it's a great price point. It's only $7.99. These are great. Marshy the S'more. See if you need a little campground crochet. And then Dion the Dog. Another cute one. And of course, speaking of things to do in the summer, we have our garland kits. So there's one that is a barnyard theme. And what's nice in here is they are wood, and then they have the felt pom-poms or felt balls. You get needle and thread and paint markers to paint these and make them all colorful and cute, and then you just can string them together into a garland. Then we have one that's called the Adventure Kit. Very Pacific Northwest. As you can see, there's a lovely little Sasquatch there. That is our theme right now. We're almost to the end of our Pacific Northwest shop hop. It has been crazy. It's been amazing. Those of you that have followed along, came for the shop hop, thank you. It's been great. It ends at the end of this month, so if you haven't done it yet, or there are any of the fabrics and things that you want, you better go scoop them up. This is Seattle, so if you want to do any Seattle type gifting, it's got, what do we got, like the Space Needle and the Ferris wheel, all kinds of those iconic things in there. And then, oh my gosh, these new panels. So they just are fabric panels, so you'll cut them apart, sew them together. So these are Home Sweet Haunt. And so we have Skelly Doll, which is, these two come as part of that panel. They're kind of creepy, but they're kind of cute. Like if you're into Halloween, I know this is going to be your jam. And there's a little bat stuffy, and there's a cat stuffy that somebody's still stitching up. So they just put these together last night. And then there is a witch doll. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. And so she has a hat that will go on her. Like I said, they're still trying to get it all put together, but super cute. So, and all the instructions are on that panel on how to make those cute little dolls. So if you need those Halloween fun things, I don't know why Halloween now comes in May, but yes. May and June, Halloween and Christmas, it's all starting to come in. So if you need to get your holiday stuff going, now's the time. All the fresh, fun stuff's coming. And I will obviously try to show them as they come in. Something else fun that we have coming in, if you want cute, easy projects that you can decorate, is these are no mug rug kits, is what they're calling them. But you know, I feel like you could do this and turn it into a quilt and just not back it until the end. So there's different seasons, and we have it as a subscription. So if you just want to get a kit in the mail each month, go find our subscriptions, find the Gnome Mug Rug subscription, and these will just pop, they'll show in your mail every month. It starts next month in June, and they're super cute. What's nice is everything is in there. So that fabric is pre-cut, pre-fused, the background's all in there, like everything's in there to make a mug rug kit. Or like I said, I would potentially turn it into a quilt. I would just do the full subscription, and I could have a fun quilt in the end. And the size of these is, these are 7 by 10. So they're a good size. But they make fun little gifts too. So if you do something for, you know, Valentine's, you could do little chocolates with this. All kinds of fun stuff. And then we got new books. Oh, we're getting all kinds of new fun stuff. So we got some new hand embroidery because we've heard you, a lot of you want to do slow stitching you can do while you travel. Hand embroidery, those kinds of things are definitely popular. So we got one, it's called Represent Embroidery. It's, let's see, 10 colorful projects with 100 designs. So this is a lot of fun. Let's see, we'll show you something on the inside. So it gives you basic stitches, oh, and then how to do even fun. So you could do where you represent yourself in your hand embroidery. So you could do it like on your garments, those kinds of things, on a bag, and that's a good way to kind of stitch to represent who you are, especially if you're going to fun like QuiltCon and those kinds of Comic Cons, all that kind of stuff, and you want to have some cute little bag or something that really is a representation of you. That's what's fun about this one. And then of course, Peace, Love, and Embroidery. This is all 250 different motifs. So all kinds of different critters with color instructions. I love color instructions because a lot of us are trying to teach ourselves, and so we want to know. And there's like burgers and mushrooms, otters, Coke bottle, hedgies, all the good stuff. So, and it teaches you how to do all of that and then how to apply it to like bags, garments, zipper pouches. You can darn near everything. Because you can even hand embroider on shoes. So I know quilted shoes are all the craze. This is how to do them, hand embroider on your shoes. This is Melissa Galbraith. She is one of our educators here. So if you're interested in taking her classes, I know we have offered this as a class. You can go to the website again, quiltingmayhem.com, go under classes, and then you can look to see what classes Melissa is teaching. She has a variety of them. We love her stuff. They're super cute. A lot of them are very Pacific Northwest, or like this one. This is cute with like spider webs. And you've got like octopus, all kinds of fun stuff. So those are the new books. Oh, I found patterns. I brought a couple patterns that I thought would work well with the Piecework collection. So Heirloom Starters Quilt, this is a newer pattern for us. It goes as small as baby, so 40 by 42, up to what they're calling a bed size, 94 by 97. And this is super cute. I mean, I love stars. And I thought this would be really good to kind of feature that fabric. And then I also had Maisie. This does as small as 26 by 26 all the way up to 88 by 88. And this is very simple, like half square triangles. Like this is easy peasy to knock out a fun quilt. And then tomorrow is a big day. We're super excited. Tomorrow we are doing my birthday bash, a birthday celebration in the store. So we will have fat quarters on sale. They will be $2.52 each of all the pre-cut fat quarters that are loose on the sales floor. So they will be on sale. There's no limit however many you want to buy. I've seen people buy over 100. Whatever you need for your stash. Now's the time to fill up. It is a one-day only sale, so make sure you show up. But we will also have special bundles that we've put together. So these are custom curated by employees. They're super cute. 8 fat quarters plus a Villa Rosa pattern, $19.99. Super good savings. You're saving like $15, and you get 8 fun fat quarters and this, if I had the pattern up, Diamond Days by Villa Rosa is a really adorable pattern. And we love Villa Rosa. They're easy to do. This quilt, of course, it doesn't say it. It's on the back side. 54 by 66 is the size of that quilt. And we have a whole variety. So some pictures of them are on the website if you want to check out, get an idea what they look like. But we're making more to have a whole bunch ready for tomorrow for those of you that maybe just want to grab a bundle and go. Because $19.99. You can't beat that. All right. There is a couple spots left for my open sew tomorrow where you can come party with us and do games and prizes, bring your own projects and sew. There will be cake, all the good stuff for celebrating. If you have time and can come see us, I think we've got 5 seats left. So come join the party, sew with us. It's always a good time. Otherwise, we hope you are following us on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, and YouTube. Do that, like, follow, share, subscribe, all the good things so that you're making sure you're getting all the information and inspiration from us, or make sure you're signed up for our newsletter so that you get it in your emails of all the latest fabrics, specials, classes in your inbox. So we hope you have a lovely day and keep on stitching.